in, I was confronting Hashim using the police to remove me from Speaker's Corner and to report David for harassment because he knows it will be recorded, his personal details, so he can dox more people. He's doxed me on camera already. Now look, I don't understand that old people, they don't like confrontation, and there is more wisdom to him than there is for me. But there is some experience I have from young people, and that is that I have this fierce audacity that I am not to be diplomatic with people that want my demise. Orlando, although he has a good heart and good intention, because he is works in a particular way in a pastoral authority, Hashim is leeching on the fact that Pastor Orlando wants to be honest and dignified in his response. He wants bite-sizing clips of him agreeing with Hashim when he says that I'm autistic and being used by the far right. What I'm not doing here, so essentially, he leeches on people of good faith and dignity, and he's trying to do some self-moderation on the Christian front. And of course, because Orlando's doing it publicly, I tried to speak and he interrupted me. Look, if he wants to privately advise me, that's fine. If he wants to do it publicly, that's fine. We've done it before, and he's allowed me to speak and I've allowed him to speak. But for whatever reason, he just shouts at me and acts like he's pulling rank because he's older. I respect age comes wisdom, but you can't shout down to me. That's not the role of a teacher. Notice how Christ always spoke on people's levels and not down to them. He never said, I am this, so therefore listen to me. He rather proved who he was, then spoke to them on their level. So if Hashim wants to leech on other people to defame me, that's fine. But at least enable a fair platform to discuss on what's the appropriate response to how Christians can engage with one another. Because all that's achieved is Muslim cameramen catching on camera Orlando, who's older and a pastor, disagreeing with me, shouting at me, whilst Hashim says, I agree, he's autistic and far right. That's all it's achieved. What Orlando has done is he hasn't given me anything to listen to. I haven't been able to contemplate on anything. Because all I've got to do is now focus on my defence as a character. All I've got to do now is focus on defending myself as an integral person at Speaker's Corner.
Why do they think you're a far right?
Because I want Islam deported from the West.
What about autism, mate?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you think you are being used by the far right and autistic people?
Oh. Most people who speak are autistic because you need this, like, I'm a high functioning autist. You need like.
Anyway, how old are you? How to follow you, your channel, what are you doing at the moment?
Young Bob Studios. I was arrested yesterday. I've been made homeless, which is another added level of stress. So if you want to help me, crossingcorner.org.